Hi, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Nubian Review. So, if you're new here, hi, my name is Sharifa from the Nubian Review. And if you're returning back, welcome back. Today, I want to share with you part two of my winter book haul. Now, I will have to ask you for your forgiveness because um, there's loud music playing, and you may hear it, you may not hear it, but if you do hear it, just know that I, I do apologize. So the interesting thing happened today. When I got home, I had received two packages of books that I bought a while ago, and I want to open them on camera. So I got it from Thrift Books. In my previous video, I did mention that I do get books and certain media um, um, items from them. And what I mean by certain, like videos, um, DVDs, and stuff like that, um, that I love my DVDs. I mean, sometimes I just don't want to be streaming everything. And I try to find DVDs and soundtracks that I've I've loved in the past. So in this particular package right now, I have, and it's snowing. I'm in Chicago, and so we had some really bad weather going on, and so the roads are kind of crappy. So the first thing I got was Love Jones. Now, I had this on not DVD, VHS. So I want to get the DVD version, so I got that, and I love the soundtrack. Love, love, love the soundtrack. You gotta listen to it. Oh, and this one, Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry. I bought this before, and I ended up sending it back to Amazon because it was damaged, and I never. So they always ask, do you want us to send you another copy out? I said no, just give me my money back. So I finally have this again. So I'm restoring that. That was good. Okay, so the second package, and this one is a little bigger. Let's see. I also got this from Thrift Books. And so when you order from Thrift Books, anyone can be a thrift book dealer. And so they're all across the USA, mostly in the Midwest, I'm thinking. But don't quote me on that. I notice a lot of the books that I do order, they either come from somewhere in the Midwest or in the East. This package specifically hailed South, I think it was Texas. Okay. One thing I would say that I like about eBay books is that they have personal dealers, and so it depends on who you are purchasing the item from. They secure it differently. Thrift books, I don't know. I mean, as much as I like them, I'm very concerned about how they package their items. And as much as I don't want to complain about it, but they need to package better. Um, the Creep Show Classic. This is, I think, season 1 and 2. It has 41 episodes, so we're gonna have a good time with this one tonight. I love the Creep Show. I love satire horror, and the Creep Show is just it's just, I mean, outside of Stephen King, this right here tops it. I'm glad I got that. And I got these for very reasonable prices. I know on my first video I was giving you the prices of the items, and I want to be honest with you, I paid about $4 a piece for these right here, and maybe like another 4 for this. One of them I did get free. I want to say it was Love Jones. One of them I did get free. Okay, so the next one I got, and this is also a replacement, and this was going to be on my 25 for 2025, but I decided at the time when I ordered the book, I kind of put something else in its place. So I'll just read it, but not as a reading challenge. But this is Les Miserables, Victor Hugo, new translation by Julie Rose. Just look at this cover. This is a big one. This is a chunky monkey. I got this one for about $8. And so when I saw it and it stated that it was in its jacket for the book, I had to get it. I thought it was a good investment, so I went on ahead and paid a few more dollars to get what I wanted. Last but not least, from this particular thrift book haul, I got Young Mandela, The Revolutionary Years by David James Smith. And I've read this book before a while ago. I would say it was over 10 years ago, but I never owned it. So now I have it in my library. All right. Very nice. Very nice. I got this one for about $4 as well. See that? So getting to some more books that I purchased. I'm going to move this over here. A while ago. Well, not a while ago, but recently for my winter haul. The Bones Beneath My Skin, T.J. Klune. I read 2 of his other books. They're right here. Under the Cerulean Sea. And this one right here, Somewhere Beyond the Sea, which is part 2. I don't think this is part of that. It's not a trilogy. I think this is a standalone, but I got this one from Amazon, and I actually put this in it was a long time when I decided to put this down as a purchase, and so it finally came. It was released. I don't remember the price of it. I know it was just released, but I will check if you want to know. But a lot of the books, normally what I do is I just put the books in the description if you're interested. I don't put the links to the books only because you may shop at bookstores that I don't shop at. But if you have the title, you're able to search it and find a reasonable price for yourself. This is also a book that I've read a long time ago, over 10 years ago. Tom's River, A Story of Science and Salvation. And actually, I didn't know it was a Pulitzer, but got this one for about maybe $4. $4. Now, I know the prices of my thrift books because I do have a standing price that I won't go over. And it just depends on the book. Because some books are more, famous and in demand, so you're going to pay a little bit more. But 9 times out of 10, you do get very good deals on the independent thrift book website. So yeah, Dan Fegan, and he is the author of another book that I read prior to this. Let me see if I can find the name in here. I can't find the name in here. But this is a good book. This is a good book for anyone who wants to read more about the environment and how our rivers are being polluted and how it's harming our livelihood. Or this is about a particular river in the small town. And so this is kind of like, if you've heard of the story Aaron Brockovich, this is loosely based, like the similar situation as that one as well. And actually, Aaron Brockovich is based on a real story in a book that was adapted to film. So this was never adapted to film, but this is a pretty good book, really thin, a good read. I do recommend it. Thrift books. Now this baby, I've had a long time ago. This was when she first came out, and I've mentioned her in other videos I've had. Interiors, a black woman's healing in progress, Elanya Vezant. This was independently published by Ayana, and um, this was her first memoir. This is her absolutely first memoir, and she talks about, her relationships and the abuse that she survived during childhood and in her marriages, well, one of her marriages at the time. So yeah, I had this one years and years ago, like over 20 years ago, and I lost it, and now I'm replacing it for my library. Yeah. And I can't wait to read it again, because although I know parts of the story, and this is why I know her well, because I read the book, and this is when she wasn't really famous. So it's nice to see that this book is still available, and someone was offering to give it to a loving home, and that would be me. So I got this for about $4 as well. Once again, a book on the environment, and this is actually the last of my winter book haul. This is part 2. I don't know if there's going to be a part 3. I mean, we still have a little bit over 6 weeks for the winter to be done, and so if I get anything between now and, I would say, March 15th, I would do a part 3. But otherwise, I think I'm done for now. This is the last one, The Quiet World, Saving Alaska's Wilderness Kingdom, 1879 through 1960, Douglas Brinkley. He did an excellent book on Roosevelt, um, an environmental book on Roosevelt and his life in terms of creating national parks. Good read. I thought that this was just interesting, because anything about a untouched wilderness like Alaska, and due to the fact the icebergs are dying, and the sea animals, they will soon have no home, it should frighten us, right? I think sometimes we overindulge in certain environmental waste, and we don't realize how it's harming the planet. So yeah, Douglas Brinkley, and I got this one for a good price. I think this was probably about $4 or $5, like leaning almost towards $5. But I wanted to have it in my library, because although this is not my 25 or 2025, I do try to read at minimum 2 environmental books a year, whether it's listening to audio or physical copy. I'm not really an ebook person, so yeah, it should be interesting. Good author. So that would conclude my book haul part 2. And if there's a part 3, like I said, I will list it in the video, but for now, this is what I have. Let me give you a we got 2 videos, right? I'm going to try to juggle this without dropping this. I know I won't be able to pick up Les Mis because that's like my dinosaur book, and that may be in my March Mammoth haul, but this is what I have so far. So thank you for joining me this evening, because it's evening when I'm recording this. But yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. And this was so impromptu. Like I decided to record while the music was going because this is just life. I mean, life is going to keep lifing, and we can't pause every time everything is not perfect. So thank you for joining, and hopefully you'll come back soon. Do me a favor, if you like this video, if you see anything that I have contribute, click the like and subscribe and share with other people. Who knows, they may see they may see a book that they've been looking for a long time, and I may have it. I may have the mutts. So have a beautiful day wherever you are, and take care. Bye bye.